Well, good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Only Dude in the House. So today I got up really early and actually I should just take a step back here and talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. So we have been concerned about this new truck that I got, the 1977 Chevy C12 camper special. Since it has a big block, we were concerned about it overheating. So Pastor Seth and I worked on it yesterday and found that there was no thermostat. The water was just flowing through. So this morning we fixed that. And now we found out that the gauge on the truck itself actually works. And after I'd bought a separate gauge that now I don't really need, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case. So I'm not really good at video, doing the videos on this like I should, but I'm at least going to pick it up right now and show you what I've done so far today and what the plan is here. So hang on. All right, so far today what I've done is I've gone through and there was no seat belts in the back of this truck, none whatsoever. And these mechanisms here, none of this stuff was here. It was all in the back here. And pull this thing here. There we go. It was all just sitting back in here. And Pastor Seth and I, he started on these bolts right here, trying to pull them out, and they were difficult. So he ended up kind of giving up, and I think he was more anxious on getting home now that he got to see my square body. He wanted to get home and get started on his. Can't blame him. So he was talking about maybe just having one of our kids in the youth group get us a impact wrench and use the impact wrench. Well, I just used my impact wrenches, the left and the right, and I got them out. And I got them mounted. They're all in there and ready to go. So at the same time, I decided to go ahead and start cleaning on all the door areas, and there's obviously some rust. It's an older truck, but it's in such great shape that I need to vacuum a little bit, but just on the seats, I know this video doesn't do adjust it at all, but just on the seats I use a magic eraser, and man, what a difference. So if you look at the front and just look at the front door, look how grummy and dirty it is. It's a pretty rough shape. Look at that. That's where people had resting their arms and stuff. The seat is falling apart here. I'm going to try to stuff something in here and try to pull this back and see if I can get that to hold together. But you can just see where it's just dirty, absolutely filthy all the way through and through. I think whoever's driving this just drove it with a couple passengers. I don't even know if we really had that many passengers. But the carpet up here is in good shape. Got these rugs down, but all we got to do is just go through and I'm gonna just chop back those. But just a comparison of the door. Got the neighbor over here mowing now, so it's gonna be loud. But just the comparison in the door, you can see a big difference in how that looks already. Now, as far as the engine, I went ahead and did an oil change on this morning. We went ahead and changed that thermostat. Went through and put a new fuel filter on there. Doesn't look real bad, but I know that these tanks being old, it's probably a good idea to keep that on there for a little while. But everything all in all is in great shape. It does have air conditioning. I think I said something about that before, but in order to see if it even works, I've got to put a belt on there, and I'm just not ready to do that, and it's just going to add more gas mileage right now, and that's kind of expensive. So go around to the other side of the truck here. Day two, like the very next day I got home, I got the power washer out and just went ahead and power washed it. I think I mentioned about the dent in the side of the truck. I'm going to see if we can push that out a little bit because it's pushing on the tank. But this whole back area, just huge difference just in the little bit of work that I've done. It still needs some more work, but it eats up the magic erasers. Anyways, that's a start. I'm going to keep working on this. It's now, I think, going on 5:30 or so. We're going to cook up some steaks on the grill, so I'm dirty, sweaty, filthy, and I am going to be so sore. But it's Memorial Day weekend. The weather has finally turned. It's beautiful, and just looking forward to doing a little bit more work as I go along. So I'll show you more here in a little while. Okay, so we're gonna go for a little drive. We gotta get to Walmart and pick up some Mr. Clean or Magic Erasers, generic brand, whatever. But first, we're gonna go across the street to the parking lot at the church and give Hailey an opportunity to drive. And then Kim also wants to drive, maybe on the way home or something. Is that all right? Okay. All right, so we're gonna head there, and then then we're gonna come back and finish cleaning the front part of this truck out so it looks nice for the weekend. Okay, well, we got to Walmart and I forgot the video. Told you I'm really bad about this. So Kim decided she didn't want to drive. Oh, get on this side of the thing. Here we go. So Hailey is. Go. Whenever you're, I'm just videoing you driving.
Just want to make sure no cars are coming out there.
Yeah,
real close to the car.
Just watch your sides because this thing is wide. So when you turn and all that stuff, you gotta watch. But you got that one.
Hey, I've ordered one out of the two.
Not used to the steering wheel. A little bit of play in it. Like I said, you can go between that 35 and 40 because since the speedometer is not working correctly.
Ooh, it's cold.
Fun to drive, isn't it?
Yeah. Once you get used to it.
Ooh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was like, oh no.
Was it blinking?
Yeah, the thing was blinking.
Was it?
Yep.
Alright. Again, just remember to watch your turns taking it too tight, especially with other vehicles, because this has got a long wheelbase compared to the car.
Yeah.
That's why that side over there is dented up, because the guy didn't think about it and he drove it like a car. I messaged him today, letting him know that thermostat wasn't in there. Crazy.
Did he say that it was?
He didn't know. He just said the temperature gauge wasn't working. Well, it's working. Yep, it's working. Ride back there, reading your book.
Nope, kidding.
What's that?
I can't actually say something that's not while you're recording. But
Okay.
hey, you can record this. I mean, enjoy it.
Huh?
Everyone should read this book. It's really good.
All right, well. getting ready to pull back into the back of the house. Hailey brought us back home. She did a good job. It's a little bit different driving this old beast, but Big Blue's a lot of fun. So now we're gonna go back and clean up a little bit more on it and shine it up, make it look a little prettier. Bouncy. So
This is my next worst. Too short.
there you go. Alrighty, well, that's gonna be it for today. We got her polished up a little bit. You're not gonna really see what it looks like till tomorrow morning because there's no daylight. So
Yes, and my nails. Oh, look, the sacrifices I make for this truck.
yeah, thanks, babe. So that's gonna be it for this episode. If you want to continue to watch more episodes about the Big Blue and other things that our family is doing, just hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon to get notifications on when we do more videos like this. And don't forget to like this video, and that way we know that you're enjoying them and want to see more. So we'll see you on the next one.